No justice, no peace. Fuck the police. Pardon me. Has anybody wished you a happy fuck the cops day yet today? Let me be the first. Woo! No justice, no peace. Fuck the police. Thank you. Hey friends, we're walking. We'll get there in a minute. So as you can see, they closed the library parking lot. They closed the courthouse parking lot. They closed the other parking lot. Hey, I'm just bringing the fruits and some bread, a Nutella, a knife, you know. I have a box of corn to be grilled.
What?
I tell you, when I tell you that I work on this shit and I hook it up like the regular, this is just some of what we do.
This is fantastic. Yeah, we're doing that occupation. We want to do that occupation on the Capitol. Did I talk to you about that?
No, but since I happen to be an admin for the Occupy Denver Facebook page,
No, I know.
I wanna know more about
We're
that.
doing like we're doing it in Cameron. I want to have like full-time kitchen relief time, all kinds of stuff.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, we'll talk later.
We got some people that want to help.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
connect at some point about that.
Fuck
for sure.
yeah, that's
We
sweet.
have a couple things. We're just waiting on some more donations.
Yeah, we use more donations. We have mostly equipment and stuff.
Listen, talk to me serious, because we feed every week at the 16th Street Mall. I have hotel pans, aluminum ones, stainless steel.
Yeah.
I got chafing dish, got
Perfect.
silverware.
I'm talking about like setting up the fucking chow line. You know what I mean?
Look,
like,
I got 100 forks.
fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like we do this every Sunday on the 16th Street Mall. We've been doing it for a year.
Exactly.
So we can coordinate, I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah. I think it's just more aspects of the fucking. It's just more aspects of the Occupy, more aspects of the protest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That's it. Building it.
fucking.
Yeah.
Does anybody need paper?
Nah, man.
Oh, sure.
My mom was
Cannabis?
Yeah.
It's weird though, because I have this juxtaposition. My dad married a black woman. My mom is like hard
Thank you.
R N-word. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
My
Yikes.
parents were that. Nope. Never.
Mangoes.
My parents were that. Like they didn't think that the racist were so racist.
I love the babies.
Oh, that shit.
I think those people are worse, honestly, because
So we're gonna put you up here just a little, folks. Let you look, let you see as it grows, but that you're not exactly sitting in on my conversation for a minute.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saving all my. I'll find a meeting.
Pretty cool.
This is good though. You can bring littler tables. Yeah, like $70 Costco.
Instead of like everybody carrying six in their bag, there's so much I can do.
Already. Coming through, camera. Camera.
Go away!
You are not welcome here.
Not
Get the fuck out of here! Leave! You ugly little troll! Get the fuck out of here!
We're all about to be on the news for bullying. We're about to be
This ain't about you! Get out of here!
Fox News is
Bye!
this against us.
Bye! Bye! Bye!
McLean!
Who wants these people here?
This is a peaceful protest. Leave.
Yeah, here's the deal. You have cameras on. So it has to be.
Do this when the cops are here.
Right in front of the car. Thank you, Omar. Keep walking. Leave. Keep walking. Speed up. Speed up.
Oh man, dude, shave that beard. You won't be able to.
Faster. Go the fuck walking. Start walking faster. Go home. Peaceful protest. Go home. Get out of here. Peaceful protest.
Comes a fucking Trump dude trying to fucking
Why would you do that? He was murdered.
Spartans, it says, huh?
Fucking Trump with his knife teeth.
Where's your bitch ass going?
Why'd you do this?
Go home.
What did the cops
Sorry about that. We were talking something that needed to be muted, and then it happened on its own. You gotta be careful sometimes. Good job. No, it was mute. Wow, some of it was muted though, because I was not trying to discuss things on my live stream. It's got a situational awareness, you know.
Oh, come in. Nice to meet you. Shake your hand. How you doing?
Elbows up. It's all the journalists in the world.
How you doing?
Great, great. Loving it. Enjoy. Let's see, there's situational security always going on, folks. I think it's back down to a little calmer mode. Oh, there's the real objects of our affection. I mean, anger. These guys.
There were just two losers with signs, and then they were just standing there.
What did it say?
I've been fighting for 10 years now as a civil justice lawyer, and I'm glad to see people waking up. I really am. I felt very alone many of these years, just me and Occupy. I've got it.
Thank you.
So, but Alexis, man, he is dead. His family's supposed to be here with us. So, may I give you one?
Come on, Laura, cover the news.
Oh, hi, Brian.
This is Laura Vaught, ladies and gentlemen. You may know her from such things as the free clothing on the 16th Street Mall for many years, protesting, getting your vote out, Laura, what do you got for us today?
Alexis Mendez is a 16-year-old boy who was shot and killed by an off-duty.
Hey, yo.
In the back.
Mic check 1, 2.
In the
Y'all
back.
can hear me?
Okay, I'll catch you later.
Y'all sound beautiful. Y'all look beautiful. Thank y'all for coming out. We're waiting for some more people to arrive. We'll get started in about 20 minutes or so. In the meantime, talk amongst yourselves, build with each other. All power.
All right.
Now you can hear me.
Now let's do it, Laura. Tell us what's going on today. Before I go get all the people of color.
I'm here to try to spread the word about Alexis Mendez, who was murdered by an off-duty corrections officer in April. Beth McCann let the guy go with no charges, no bail, and she has sealed the case, so no one can know what's going on. I found out by getting a petition from change.org, and I've been trying to spread the word to the media, civil rights attorneys, civil rights groups, including LULAC, to let people know that Beth McCann has done it again.
Yes, there was a gathering yesterday morning at McCann's office.
I was there.
You were there. I got there a little late, and we had to cover the statue number 2 that went down.
Good, I'm glad it went down.
It did.
Anyway, I'm here to urge people, please sign our petition.
Sign for Alexis.
It's Justice for Alexis on change.org.
On change.org. And Alexis's last name again is
Mendez.
Alexis Mendez.
Yes.
Fantastic.
When we get enough signatures, we can take it to post
Yes.
and get some help. Here you go. I'm in the same situation.
I love that mask. Did you make it? All right, folks, we are downtown. No, we're not. We're in Aurora. We're at the city and county government compound here in Aurora, Colorado. And I wish I got my shit out here. I got my mask rolling.
Get you a good mask. Hey, what's good?
What's going on? Tell us what's going on today.
Same old. We out here.
We're live, so give it good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're Black Hammer Organization, a revolutionary organization of poor, working class, Black, brown, Asian, indigenous people coming together to build self-determination for our peoples, fighting against this bullshit white supremacist, white power colonial state, understanding that this white power colonial state is the fundamental contradiction that needs to be overturned. We can't just build settler socialism. We can't just defund the police and reorganize colonized loot out of the hands of colonized people. And that's what we're here to do, again, building that power. We're here fighting for justice for Elijah McLean, justice for all of the people murdered by these fuck-ass cops. And we're here, again, we're here as Black Hammer Organization to make sure that we're pushing that anti-colonial line, making sure that people aren't out here saying some nonsense like hands up, don't shoot, and I can't breathe. It's like we don't want to be pushing that kind of defensive posture. We don't talk about hands up, don't shoot. We say fist up, fight back. We're not talking about asking the state for nothing. We're talking about understanding our power to organize our people to smash the state and build something new. So that's Black Hammer Organization. We're rooted in our communities, rooted in poor, working class, Black, brown, Asian communities. We're not just out here preaching revolution. We're not just out here mobilizing the people. We have to preach revolution. We got to mobilize the people. All those things are good, and we need long-term strategies. Revolutionary organization rooted in our masses. So that's what we're out here building. Black power.
It's the perfect time to double down on Jimmy John's. Because when you get a white sandwich, the
My heart is broken over this young man. I cried several times yesterday, today. I've seen it. I owe everything to my African-American family from California. They took this white boy in, treated me as their own. I hung out in South Central LA, Compton, watched. I've seen what the police do. Nazi mentality, kill the blacks. It's time for change. I've had enough. It's time to legislate the change. We cannot have the fox guarding the hen house any longer. It's time to control the controllers, because they're going to continue to kill.
Start with the Aurora Police Department. Revamp them. Start with that first.
Donald Trump. Look at this. Folks, this is what it means. How would it bringing your kids out here. What does this mean for you today? What does this last month mean to you as a mother, man? Can I ask?
My kids deserve a future as well. My kids deserve a life where they don't have to fear. I have a son and a daughter. I have to fear for both their lives as well as mine. This is what this means. Elijah McLean did not have to die in order for all this to happen in his name. He doesn't deserve the police to abuse him for walking down the street because someone said he looked suspicious. So all of us look suspicious. Walking down the street makes no sense. You didn't have to call the police for that. Let him go home. Let him be where he is comfortable. But now he can't do that because someone called the police on him and took his life away from him. So not only do the police need to be held accountable, and the EMTs, but the person who called the cops on him needs to be held accountable. He took his life for no reason. And now I have to fear for my son's life against the police, against people who think he's suspicious, against people who think my daughter should be able to drive a car without getting pulled over. She's a Sandra Bland. He's all the little black kids and the black men that have been killed. This is what this means to my children.
Thank you. Do you think it will change? Sorry.
I hope it does. I hope it does.
How about you, ma'am?
Why am I here?
Yeah, what do you think about the last month? What's going on?
We need to educate the world on what's going on. We need to educate the South. I was born and raised in the South. I know their mentality and the way they think. I have family that still thinks that this is all made up, that it doesn't matter, that it's just in everybody's head that this is going on. And it's time to take a stand and let everybody know that this is still going on and we need to make a change. Elijah didn't deserve to die, and the way it happened is criminal. And those police officers definitely need to pay.
So what do you think about the use of, was it ketamine?
No, that's for animals. You don't inject it into humans.
I mean, I've done ketamine before. I'll be honest about it, right? But that's some serious drugs right there.
You know, the problem is that with the EMTs, so there's several missteps here.
Yes.
The police was weaponized. They were used as a weapon. When the 911 call was made, he said that he was just walking with a ski mask on. The 911 caller failed to assess that situation properly and send that down to the non-emergent line. So when the police were called, the 911 operator made a mistake. When the police got there, they didn't have any assessment skills. They should have assessed the situation and said, he's talking to us about being different. Maybe we should step back a little bit. And they saw that he was not doing anything erratic. The third misstep is the EMTs. You don't just, I'm a nurse. When you walk up on the scene, you don't just administer medication without making an assessment. They failed to do their job and make that assessment.
I appreciate you discussing that, because one of the things that's really concerning to me is that as we talk about defunding police, we have to look at how people's jobs and what their role is and how they consider that job of value, right? It's supposed to be that a peace officer takes an oath to the Constitution, right? 911 emergency responders don't have any kind of fixed oath, fixed guidelines as to their responsibility to the human being, to the nature of the call. And that's not like an ingrained system across the board. It used to be that not police officers were 911 called, and then they were supposed to like dispatch off and things like that, right? But that's not necessarily. Now they got multi-county. They don't even have badge numbers or they're operators, and that's cool. But then they're not held accountable. There's not a liability level as to how they do that. And I'm interested in discussing that because in Denver right now there's this program called Dasher, and it's about getting a medical professional and a psychologist, a social worker, teamed up where there's no gun involved to respond to 90% of the calls that are out there.
That's what we need to do, but we're on the ground level here. It's a matter of putting pressure on legislature to make those changes, to write those laws, to make those changes, to put them in action.
So the mayor was on Colorado Public Radio today, saying that he didn't promise to solve the issue of Elijah McLean, but that he was working on systemic issues. How do you feel that's happened over the last 6-9 months?
You know, I have seen very little movement systemically. Systemically, there's much deeper problems. We have racial biases in sentencing. We see where a white man commits the same crime as a black man. It happened in my own family. My brother was sentenced for 14 years. The white man was sentenced to 7. Same crime. They were in the same case.
Wow.
We've got to get so systemically is what is the problem. But if we think about it systemically, we're trying to eat an elephant. We're trying to look at the elephant while we're eating, and you can't do that. You got to eat the elephant one bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
We need to bring that back down and make some seriously attainable goals so that we can change things systemically. Somebody says change things systemically, they are not making a real plan.
No, I value that because one of the things that I've been working on is like protection of the constitutional regulations. So in the state of Colorado, marijuana is on the Constitution level. It's a possession that you have the right to have. So how many counties you go to the government buildings and they say, oh, you don't have a prescription, or even if I don't care if you have a prescription for that, you're not allowed to have that. We're taking it from you. Theft. That's a constitutional issue. We're not securing our papers and our properties, right? So there's so many moving parts to this thing going on right now, you know?
That's why I say when you hear somebody talking systemically, they need to break it down and have a real attainable goal, step by step.
Break it down.
They're not really trying to tackle the problem.
So I feel like this message is going to be appreciated. On a daily basis in the state of Colorado, there have been training sessions, direct actions at the Capitol at dusk, and it is alleged that they are scheduled for at least 60 more days, daily. Every night, they're shutting it down. Thank you. And by the way, I might actually highlight that depending on how the sound is. My channel's Cut The Plastic on YouTube.
Okay,
Cut The Plastic.
Cut the plastic. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too. Oh, we're yelling at the cops now? That's the best part. All right, let's do this.
Elijah McLean! Elijah McLean! Say his name! 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 Elijah McLean! You should be saying it too! Yeah! You should be supporting it too! Elijah McLean! 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 Elijah
Good to see you. Hey, have you seen Elizabeth Epps?
She's right over there.
I have a mask for her in my car. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. No. Are you kidding me? Why would I use such trash? I make masks here in the state of Colorado, and I sell them.
What? He weighed 125 pounds, and you motherfuckers murdered him?
Nice.
You're like men now. Fuck
Nice.
you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
fucking pigs! You fucking swine! Get your back up, little kid!
Are you afraid of me and all
You guys are public servants! You guys are fucking slaves! Can't do half the shit we can!
They're
Fuck
big
all
now.
y'all!
We're coming.
Fuck drill! Fuck drill! No peace! Fuck these racist police! No peace! Fuck the racist police! No peace! Fuck the racist police! No peace! Fuck the racist police! No justice! 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 No peace! Fuck the racist police! No peace! Fuck the racist police! No peace! Fuck the racist police! No justice! No peace! Fuck the racist police! No justice! No peace! Fuck the racist police! 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 No peace! Fuck the racist police!
No racist police!
Take me together.
In my car.
You know how triggering it is to hear my whole name said? I definitely want it.
Sorry. So I'm parked outside the municipal building, between the municipal building and the bus station, just immediately across the street. And after this starts to fiddle, I'm gonna put a tent up with a water station and some food and what else? I have snacks. So finally before we go home, I got one with a straw roll and one without, just in case.
You know about the straw,
No justice, no peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace.
Come on, cut
No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police.
Anyway, I love you. I'll see you later.
No peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No peace, no racist police. No justice, no peace. 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 No racist police. No justice, no peace.
How big is it, people? I can't see.
Someone should come to our street or something, you know what I mean? But also all
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! Then if Elijah don't get it, shut it down! If Elijah don't get it,
Hey, Karen.
Hi.
What do you got? Oh, please. Please. Look at that. Look at that.
There's Emo and Kyle right over there.
Beautiful. Somebody's
Janice
gonna.
parking.
I better take one more because somebody's gonna ask me for it, and I'm gonna have to give it up. Thank you. There's a box of fruit around here somewhere. Y'all are welcome to. They're still coming. It's like every time a bus gets off or a train gets off, more and more people are arriving, folks.
I recognize your voice, but it makes me motion sick to watch your stream.
Ha ha! Sometimes we're working on affording a gimbal, but they don't make them very strong, and I break things. It's tough. I got a tripod. I'm trying to do better. I keep breaking those too, though. But thank you. Sometimes it's just good to put it in the background and do the dishes and shit like that.
Exactly, like listen to it.
That's kind of what I try to do, because like then I like breakfast and I'm talking and I'm showing shit, and then I'm like, oh, people just listen to this while they make breakfast. Thank you. There's fruit over here. Take some. Yeah. Papers? Yeah. And with nugs like this. Like I said, with nugs like that, you can't be mad. You got papers on you? How's it going? I was looking for some. They got paper.
The heavy lifting. That's called Travel Dojo.
Whoa! Excuse me. Who are you?
First person.
Stumble up on the homies. Yo, is this your first day? I forgot. No, I'm sorry, I forgot.
I brought a knife and a telephone.
Who are you?
I'm going back to the
I got a bowl in my bag, but that's my bag.
I'm sorry.
Bad idea. I can go get it soon.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going
Still so much.
Oh, there's a crowd up front too. Not right. Just gentle. Papers! Anyone got papers?
Rolling papers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course I do. Documents. Like I don't have my ID, but I got rolling papers.
Here we call.
Yeah, I was wondering about like, I bet you can just walk out.
Yeah.
No, of course. I didn't know if you wanted more than one, like right now, if they were gonna blow away or something.
Well, can't share if they don't blow.
I feel that. I can hear you.
Post it on Facebook and like never really like
It does. As long as you don't charge people for it, it's legal. Oh, I don't need one. I've got plenty in my bag.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh no, I just need shit with people who don't have.
Oh, hey everybody, this is Monk Eye 83 behind me, and Justin Emo Howling Wolf. That's their names. I just want everybody to know, like, these are my friends. They know the songs last night that we sang. Do you know the song? You have to sing the song to prove you're in the group.
Which one, away?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
It's every day. What is it? What are the? I'm trying to learn.
Shit is fucked up and stuff. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Good. And it's every day and twice on Tuesday.
I like mine better though.
Tell him.
This one's all caffeine and THC.
Some are a little bit more ruckus than others. Kyle's got it good. Oh, what are you sampling out?
Oh, I brought a fancy joint.
You gonna take the blue pill or the red
later.
Should I chew this or is it like a sublingual?
It's like a swallow pill.
Oh.
Just powder it under your tongue and let it soak out.
I mean, you can.
You'll be
I've done it. It
You'll be
doesn't
unconscious in
great.
10 minutes. No problem.
Did it do anything? Like, did you get high? No. I mean, like, weed's not like, you know, it's like.
It's only 2.5 milligrams. 5 milligrams of CBD with L-theanine and caffeine.
Yeah. The caffeine I can see maybe doing something in your snore, but like THC's like maybe absorbed through your capillaries like that. You know,
What do you mean?
Like if you snort one of those pills or something, like I don't think you'd get THC for necessarily, unless it went.
You wouldn't necessarily get high, but you would get benefits
like
of the
endocannabinoids,
cannabinoids.
like
Your endocannabinoid system is all
Right.
throughout your entire nervous system.
Yeah. I mean, or you would get like the entire.
Oh no, yeah. It depends on you though.
Yeah.
If you enough, you will. I'm like, do I want to smoke a joint? I do.
I'm gonna hit this hash somewhere. What the fuck are they gonna do? Tap on you?
No, it's not that. I'm like, am I gonna be tired if I smoke a joint?
You'll be paid.
This is a heavy sensitive, but I think I'm good.
I mean, we'd be smoking these joints all the time. It's early. I feel fresh.
I feel fresh and ready to impress. This fucking system us.
Bars.
Ooh, hit me up.
Bars.
How you doing?
Do I know?
I was like, wow, I'm taking sunglasses off.
How's it going? Where'd she go?
Do you play racquetball? Denver Athletic? Is that what I know you from?
What? I was like, oh yeah, I get out of here. I was like, I heard that somewhere.
Is that a cast right
That's what I say to Colin all the time. Racquetball? Denver Athletic Club? Yeah. Where did I know you from? We could have the full relief tent over
Where's
I'm about to set up my.
What Brian was talking about. If you want to go help Brian, he'll bring you he's like fucking awning tables and shit. But
gonna be after. Fourth and the second. Okay.
Oh, I think I know what that shit is.
I'm very envious of everyone's tattoos, and then today I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I only have.
That's my biggest one.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, folks. There's multiple actions, multiple events. We're gonna just leave this right here. I'm gonna go get my awning and shit.
Oh, I love your tattoo, by the way. Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, I want that tattoo real bad. So. No, I just like it last. My favorite shows. I'm like jockey. This thing's like, no, I'm clear.
I'm in that right now.
Everything else is second.
You should do a lot more though. Fucking, it's gonna be totally dry in like 10 minutes. Another day. Oh my god, that water was so cool.
It's like, you're just gonna keep that shit up for the rest of your life. The smoke's
Although we already shared the mouth. If I were to get it would be an honor for me.
See, that means it's worth But like, we already I mean, it's a good assumption. Do this. Put it here. And then keep going. Don't be shy. Do some more.
are bringing a bunch of stuff, but we don't. You have water. We are bringing some tables. We also really rounding it. We have plenty of water. Oh, I do have in my bag. I have. I know. I slacked because the first few weeks I was bringing baby bottles. And those were fucking those like the ones with the research. I was using baby bottles and then the research for a while. I was in like I would got it. Because white people don't worry about white people. And they don't get look.
I definitely worry about white people having Don't probably be there, so it's on the We're right behind the library. We're right behind the library. Where they take I love that. And it was 6-1 down from the porta potties. I was just saying. You're like, I'm doing it out.
You parking a lot of her.
I don't want to make a decision. I saw you guys laughing. It's like, don't talk.
No, not at all. I didn't see you.
It's okay.
It's not. We were just trying to get back to the shade.
No, I'm just no, it's okay. I don't know if I yelled at all I don't want to wear wear big red labels like that though. I think just something small and red in one spot. Because the cops have a good hat. Oh, you have a lot of it. Had it. I'm not bringing my mask up. But yeah, I don't think
got like slurp it out.
That's good. I know.
Howdy. There he is.
What's up, brother?
Hi. How are you?
Alita is here.
He's awesome. Maybe we can call him. He's like, because he's just like managing this shit. They're like way too grown up for their age. It happens when you have a fucked up life.
I hate summer.
Ow!
Girls here. Oh shit, go for it. There's so many people still walking here. Like there's just fucking oceans of people walking from up there.
And so many from that one.
They done fucked up.
All I walked there and back. We were like, holy shit. That's way better. I can look like I pulled out of I didn't recognize you. Eye over here. Yeah, that's the other thing I want to
Those are good. Those will be okay. You're small. You're small. Like you're someone. It'll hit. They're not gonna shoot it.
You know me?
On my goggles, on these ones. I mean, I got. I have to like buff it out with wax or something. Now, I would have lost an eye. It was like I would have lost an eye for sure. That was the first night I was down there. That was like May like 29th or something. That was the first day I got arrested. I got down there and was arrested within like fucking 30 minutes. Yeah. Until like I got arrested at like 8:30 at night and I was there until 10 the next morning. They said they couldn't find my ID in my wallet. No, that's why I was held so long, even though I posted bond immediately. No, even though I put, it's literally like in my fucking holder where it's supposed to be. I carry my wallet, so if I get arrested, like it's not a pain in the ass, because like I don't mind getting arrested. No, well that's why we started doing that jail release thing with Denver Socialists of America, because fucking they were not letting people out. You know what I mean? For like comrades were in there for days. You know, like it was a Thursday, so I got out Friday, and then I got arrested that Saturday, like 2 days later, and then the following Tuesday during the curfew. I was detained overnight in the fucking zip ties in a parking garage with like 10 people. Yeah, that was, fucking, what's his name? Stephen Freeman was there, and fucking a couple of those guys, like John Cameron, like those first two streamer guys were there. That's when they rolled up, they beat the shit out of us, like straight up. And then just held us, didn't even check my ID. They didn't care, they were National Guard guys. They're like, you guys are staying until curfew's over and then we're gonna cut you loose. And like, they didn't fuck with us after that. Like, once they got us in custody, like, it's not like these guys took their anger out on us. Like, they beat us up a little bit, dragged us in, broke my phone. They destroyed my cell phone.
They
stomped my phone out because I was recording.
It was a Monday, and I was just lost. And I had my 15-year-old stepdaughter with me, and they ordered us on the ground, zip tied us. I'm like, she's 15, let her go. That's the only reason I got let go. I didn't know what to do with 15-year-old. They stopped my phone. I was like, if you want us to the streets, we're lost. Give us directions. Oh no, we're not familiar with this area.
I saw them in a police SUV run down a kid on a skateboard who just spray painted plywood. Like he knocked him off the skateboard in the middle of the intersection. Boom! He went flying. And I had my camera and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? Like, tackle. Everybody's so out of control that first week. It was insane. And just head to toe, like they're wearing like desert camo for some reason with no markings on it. It's like they went to the army surplus store and just bought a bunch of shit. Of course.
They're like, oh, terrorists are going to take
No,
over
they're wearing like Iraqi fucking camo, dude, with no markings. Someone's actually
There's so many events I know where like if you look
there's
at
a few in this group.
Yeah. Like if you look at my favorite thing was like, yeah, I can't believe this happening because like when they're out in a war zone, you still have a code recording. It's like the code you got followed before you shoot somebody.
They have change position from like this to like this. There's a working. Yeah, I mean like legitimate. You know what I mean? Like it has to work. You have to see why you
Again, even the military structure is like law and order.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm saying rules of engagement are so much more strict.
Oh no, I always like pointing out that there's always a gray. Where do you draw the line?
Well, that's where the qualified immunity is.
Oh my God, I thought you were like 35. My best friend, I keep picking up. That's side. I think my I mean, yeah. I mean, she just has to see her here.
I know that nobody in this group right here right now is aware of that. So it's kind of nice to say they're light on the trash. I know no one's. Cigarette butts.
Cigarette butts in there.
Flick them completely. I take the tobacco completely out.
Yeah, exactly.
I put them in my pocket.
I could just see someone doing like that fun.
At the end of the night, I'm like, 10 cigarette butts out of my pocket.
Yes, I was getting shit.
Oh no, I've been here for a while.
I saw you earlier. I think I saw you. It's a little wet.
As long as it ain't pissed, it's kind of nice.
I honestly, that's what I said. I'm like,
I mean, because it rained yesterday.
Oh yeah, because Rebecca's pants like she shit herself. We have a large group.
yeah, like 2
I was
people
trying to
miles.
Yeah, so after
I mean, even my normal life, it's like
after we got the sign, I just took it because we were like in the middle of the crowd. I'll take that. So I turned it up into smaller pieces to throw it away, and couldn't find a trash can like anywhere around here. So okay, whatever. So I go to the one door that I see the cops out there. You go up the sidewalk to the building and then to the left. It's into a garage or something. There's a little sidewalk.
He wants to be there.
And there's a little door on the sidewalk there. And I'd seen like right where he's in there earlier. So I'm knocking on the door, man, it's not door. So I just like toss the sidewalk door. And then one of these, I think it was like PSI.
I think they were up there, yeah.
Yeah, they were. He was like, why are you at the door with the cops? Why you know where the cops are? I'm like, same reason you were there. I owe you an apology. Okay. Okay.
Hell yeah, we trying to fucking, we were trying to come through like showing force, dude, looking like tight, proper, uniformed up. Like,
I'm so proud of my Denver camp right now. This is
I like that shirt.
both those dudes and the guy setting up the tent are all like friendly streamers to the cause for us. Like that's for our protection. For
No,
sure.
no.
Yeah.
It's like the shirt.
Yeah. I just because
seen
they were filming us earlier, so I asked. But they're friends with the Cut the Plastic guy that hangs
I've
out with us
seen
all the
him
time.
earlier,
Yeah,
too.
the Cut the Plastic guy's always with us. Like. I already got to push a racist in there. First thing I got was there was a couple of like counter protesters up front when we first got
no,
here.
I took one of their signs and had to rip it up.
Yeah, no, fucking Million grabbed one of their signs and
I
fucking
drew
dude
right
got
up in the business.
Oh, I fucking yeah. dude.
Unsurprising.
That's why I literally cannot wait to hit a fucking racist in the face.
Yeah, man.
It's
They're
been
way
boiling.
too comfortable out here, man.
They're way too fucking comfortable
What
out
this
here, man.
presidency has done more than
He was
anything.
comfortable enough that when a fucking woman of color grabbed a sign out of his hand, that he was gonna fight her for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was that fucking comfortable in a crowd. You know what I
What do you think
mean?
is gonna happen?
Dude, I don't think he expected like some dude to fucking. I don't know, man. But
I'm gonna just get this out of here and call it a day with this for a while. That we're not. Go ahead. So I want everybody to see these masks. No, you're good. I'm on the live stream. These are for sale. Yeah, those are the free ones over there. No, you're good. We make these actually here locally in Denver. We're a mask making factory. People that are activists that like have had to find something to do because of COVID for jobs. So we started Masquerade, and we make these by day and protest at night.
How much are they? In case somebody asks me.
So they're $10 a pop for these.
Okay.
So these are 18.
Those are 18 over there, and these are 10.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got it. I'm gonna be manning this for a while.
Just in case somebody asks me.
Yeah, I know you're good. So, all right, you see the sign. Whoop. That's us.
Right. This is loose over here too. Okay.
Leash laws, maybe. Okay. So there's that, and there's a crowd. Look like you can use a real mask. We're a local Denver looking factory. Hey, Michael. Good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I can do the math.
Right on mine. 18 or 10 or 2.
That sounded so awesome.
There's all that going on up there. We're just kind of shade. Normally we're out at night.
Yeah. Real
So, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta sell masks, and I'm gonna let these people chill and family. We'll tell you to go to Monk Eye 83 and Justin Emo Howling Wolf for all the live action at the Aurora protest right now, and I'll catch you all later.